What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's Friday. Friday fun day. Uh anyway, I hope you guys liked my little compilation of 7Q. Billy said he was gonna make one and then he just never did. So I don't know, he's kind of fallen off. Like he's not our trusted source of trucking drama news anymore, guys. Like I don't know, this whole litigation thing that we have coming out of West Virginia has really scared him. But that's why we're going to talk about the litigation coming out of West Virginia today. So I kind of made a community post about it, touching on my thoughts on it. And I know I'm on the right track because everybody ignores me until I get close to the truth, and then they start telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm a liar, or there's something wrong with me. As in Joey's FBI agent account, right? I say, hey, this is some bullshit, and they're like, you don't know what you're talking about, you have a mental disorder. And I was like, bingo, I'm on the right fucking track. So thanks for telling me I was on the right path. But so I was looking at the letter, right? You know, Narc posted it in a short video, and I was looking at the cease and desist letter, and some things stood out to me, guys. Some things stood out to me. Now, whoever wrote it, whether it was Tim or one of Narc's supporters or Narc himself, I don't know. But whoever wrote it, they did a good job of like capturing the essence of legalese, you know, where you use a lot of words to say very little. So, you know, kudos. However, some things stood out that didn't make a lot of sense. So, first of all, we have jurisdiction, right? So, Tim, presumably, right, is going to send a cease and desist letter to Narky Narc, and apparently everybody else, right? Legal Shield allows you to send 10, according to them. And, well, a cease and desist order or letter, there is a distinction there, more on that in a minute. But a cease and desist letter can be sent by anybody, right? You don't need an attorney to send one. And moreover, a cease and desist is not public record if it's a letter, not an order. So you'll notice there's a case number on there, right? That West Virginia case number, which if you go to the West Virginia Magistrate lookup thing, you know, their little portal, and you try to put in that case number, nothing comes up. If you put in Tim's name as a defendant or a plaintiff, anything, nothing comes up except for he owed, this is like old, like 2016, he owed like $2,300 or whatever, but nothing comes up, right? Which nothing should come up because a cease and desist is not, you know, it's not court record, it's just being sent. So the fact that it has a case number on it is kind of telling, right? And sometimes there will be a case number, but that's what a cease and desist order is. Now, an order wouldn't come from a law office. An order would come from a court or a government agency, right? So they fucked up when they were doing their research on this because it has a case number, but it's from a law office. It's not from a county court or a federal circuit court or anything like that, right? But it has a case number on it. Very telling. And I went to that law office that they stated, and two of those lawyers that are on that letter don't work at that law office, right? One guy works on one side of town, the other guy works on the other side of town, and then that law office is like 2 blocks away from the P.O. box that they claim the letter came from. But when you go to their, you know, their website, that P.O. box isn't on there. Right? They just list their actual address. So why would they be sending, you know, mail from a P.O. box if they're just publicly giving out their address to their business? Doesn't make sense, right? It's not impossible, but it's also weird. And then why is there 4 lawyers from 3 separate law firms representing nothing, right? It's a cease and desist letter. It's not legal or binding in any way, right? It's a fucking cease and desist letter, right? But we're paying 4 lawyers and 3 separate offices to send a letter. And then again, the jurisdiction, right? Can you get a lawyer in your state to sue someone in another state? Absolutely. You're allowed to do that. Problem is usually, not all the time, but usually more often than not, you get a lawyer in the state of the guy that you're suing, right? You might retain a lawyer as counsel in your home state, but you'd have a second lawyer in the state to actually take the guy to court because that's the jurisdiction that he's under. So the fact that he has 4 lawyers, but none of them are from Indiana or anywhere else, right, doesn't make sense, right? This is civil. It's not federal. You know, he's not going to take the entire NFG to court in fucking Washington or something. So the letter is fake, right? I think we all know that. The only thing I haven't deduced yet is whether Tim sent it as like some kind of stupid little troll, and I mean, good on him, because he's got them all fired up if he did. Or more likely, this is something that Narc and his buddies cooked up themselves to try to act stupid, right? Because as soon as, you know, Tim or Jason makes a fucking TikTok video, they're going to make 18 videos screaming about how they voided the terms of their fucking cease and desist letter. But I don't know, guys. Regardless, I sent a whole bunch of pictures and screen recordings of Narc and that letter to that law office. I went to their contact page and I opened it up and I sent them and I said, hey, this guy's saying you're, you know, sending him litigation in the mail, and he's talking about somebody who's supposed to be your client. I don't know if it's true. Just wanted to make you aware that he's putting your name out there. That's the real phone number for your business, and yada, yada, yada. And I just sent it off, right? So on the off chance that this is real, and I find this particularly funny because Narc says, there'll be no evidence. There'll be no evidence because we'll just lie about it. Well, they have pictures of your face, your channel, screen recordings of your voice, and that letter. So good luck with that, buddy. But anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. Just a short one. I just wanted to put in my opinion on that because I'm kind of bored of the 7Q stuff, because he bitched out, took the picture of my brother down, so evidently he doesn't have the balls to stand on anything 7Q. But anyway, guys, take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.